Hi, I'm Kyra Lehtinen with the Discovery Children's Museum, and today we're highlighting women in STEM. Now, when you're playing video games, math, engineering, and science may be the last things on your mind. However, we wouldn't have the video games we play without the computer developers and engineers who create them. So meet Heather Chandler. She's a video games producer who leads teams of people to create the video games you and I can play, like Fortnite.
My name is Heather Chandler and I make video games. As a kid, we actually didn't have a video game system or a computer in the house. I loved board games. I loved going over to my friend's house to play video games. I went to college and I took all different types of classes. I still was looking for what I wanted my career to be, and I ended up getting a job at a video game company. And I thought, I like playing games. This could be a lot of fun. I started working with all of these artists, designers, and programmers to create games. And my role as a game producer blends together all of those things that I loved in school: technology, creativity, music, and art. I have a natural curiosity about all things. I convinced one of the programmers to start a lunchtime programming group because I wanted to learn a little bit about programming to understand what they were trying to do. I talked to another game designer about game design and he gave me a bunch of books to read. So I would say my trajectory is really all about understanding what the people on your team are doing and then taking that understanding and figuring out how you can help them do their jobs better. I would say that the typical day, usually you start out with your list of what you plan to do that day, and then at the end of the day you've actually done things that were not on the list at all but were somehow more important, and the things that you needed to get done the following day or even the following week. A lot of my day is spent talking to people. What problem are you having right now? How can I go solve that? And then as you start to work down a path and talking to different people, you figure out what the other problems are and you go talk to more people. At some point, I have to play the game and kind of say, okay, well actually how is the game coming together? Then I might go to a completely different department and talk to the QA folks. So it's really, in my role, about helping all of the people, going around and solving problems every day, and every day is really different. Computer programmers are just as creative as writers or painters. They all start with a blank page and they have to create something out of nothing. These people bring their passion and their heart and soul to whatever they're doing. They are interested in hearing ideas and working with people that have that passion. It's a hard job, but certainly they are some of the most wonderful people that I've ever had the pleasure to work with. One of my first mentors in the game industry, when he said, well, what do you want to do? I said, I think I'm interested in being a video game producer. The number one thing he said was, go play games. You're encouraged to do that, and I like to tell parents, if you have kids that are interested in video games, they should be playing games. Be open-minded, explore the different paths, don't stop yourself short, go down that road and see what's down there and then explore another one. You don't have to get tied into something right away.
So if you love video games, have you ever thought about a job in designing video games for other people to play? Maybe we could.